The rose gold MacBook is finally here. That's right, kids, the pink MacBook is real and it's awesome. A little over a year ago, Apple introduced a wholly redesigned MacBook. It had a great screen, was impossibly thin and incredibly light. At the time, I called it the future of computing. So, a year later, how does the future stack up? New color aside, the exterior of the new MacBook is identical to last year's model. Same keyboard, same Force Touch trackpad, same single USB-C port. What has changed is on the inside. Apple has updated the CPU to use Intel's latest Skylake processor. The base model MacBook, which sells for $1299, has a 1.1 gigahertz dual-core M3 processor, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and a 256 gigabyte SSD. You can also get a $1599 model with a 1.2 gigahertz Core M5 and a 512 gigabyte SSD. In our Geekbench test, we saw a 25% to 30% increase in CPU speeds. The flash storage on the inside of the new MacBook is faster too. Memory-intensive apps like Google Chrome can still cause the MacBook to struggle, but in our test, we hit the performance roadblocks fewer times than with last year's model. And improvements to efficiency with the new Core M processors mean that battery life is better. In my tests, I got a solid 8 hours of use under heavy testing conditions. Now let's talk about what hasn't changed. Everything else. The FaceTime camera on the new MacBook is still an anemic 480p, and the keys are still shallow and backlit. The screen has a gorgeous 2304 by 1440 resolution, and its edge-to-edge glass is every bit as beautiful as it was last year. The only way to add peripherals to the new MacBook is with the single USB-C port. Apple didn't update this to the Thunderbolt 3 standard, but it's still plenty fast, and you can chain multiple devices at once. A year ago, I said the new MacBook was the future of laptops, and I still believe that. But a year later, I can't say I wasn't hoping for something more from Apple. Having a second USB-C port would have gone a long way towards making this a better machine. And even though the new MacBook is faster and more capable than before, this still isn't going to be powerful enough to be a primary machine for many users. But for students, frequent travelers, or people with an iMac at home, this is a great laptop. And it comes in pink! And really, what more do you want in the world than a pink MacBook? This is Elle Woods, named after the Legally Blonde character of the same name. She is beautiful and petite and wonderful, and she will be president one day. She's great. She's my new MacBook. I love her.